everybody! Welcome to Strawberry's Gamer Society. I am Strawberry, and we are streaming live. There we go. I can go out a door. I can leave the building. Yes, I can. Welcome to the stream. So, today, we are starting off in my SMP, and then I'm going to continue on in the SMP, but after about, let's see, we have an 18-minute video segment today, so probably after about 40 minutes, or rather at the 40-minute mark, or no, at 140, which might not be exactly 40 minutes into the stream, we are going to transition over to the HealthyGamer GG video on trauma, and today's video topic is giving yourself, so you've experienced trauma in your life, and that experience has affected your future relationships because most people expect to be, expect a certain level of trust. But if you've had a lot of trauma, it's hard for you to give other people trust and things like that. And so today's video is on how do you change the narrative such that you can relate to other people, because we're on the relationships track and the HealthyGamer GG trauma videos. But first, we are going to play a little bit of Minecraft. We're working on the ARG, and yesterday's clue was version pale, what was it? It was version pale something
pale
4.
Seed 4.
Version pale seed 4. That was it.
Those 4 words are going to be ingrained in my mind for a long time because I spent like 2 days on this clue.
Ah, okay. Well, we may wind up doing that as well. Here, let's try some shader packs. Whoa, that was bright. Okay, I think I don't like the 5.4 versions as much as I like the older ones, the 4.7. Now, it could be that I'm just used to 4.7, but there we go. This is what looks normal to me. Alrighty, and I just realized I couldn't see the YouTube chat. There we go. Abstract structure is number 1 in the YouTube chat. And hello, Max the Cobble King. Welcome back. I like your profile picture. It is very Max the Cobble King like. Excellent. So, yes, we are now going to go try to figure out what those words mean. So, version pale. So, the version for the Pale Forest is 1.21.4. So, I'm not sure if this means that we should go to the Pale Forest and look and see what we can see in the Pale Forest, or if this means that we're supposed to go to the X coordinate of 1,214. But I'm going to start by going to the Pale Forest.
There was also one other important thing that I told you yesterday. The webs above the portal, those are important as well as part of the clue.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you're playing in a beta.
I'm not sure how much else I'm supposed to tell you.
Okay, got it. But thank you for letting me know that I should pay attention. I should pay attention to that. All right, thank you, Muhammad. Thank you very much. I will try to have a great stream. Okay, so if the spider webs are important, and we just completely ignored the spider webs yesterday. So when you're playing an ARG, pay attention to every little detail. Okay, so I'm first just gonna, walk through the Pale Forest just in case anything stands out to me here while we're here. But if I'm not using all the clues, I doubt that I'm going to find anything here. Now, I do kind of want to check and see what is our X coordinate. So this is X 4200 something. So if the X coordinate really was 1.21.4, then this is not the spot.
I was about to say, this situation reminds me of one of my favorite things one of my DMs has said in as a result of investigation check. He said the floor is made out of floor.
The floor is made out of floor.
There are no traps, only floor.
Aha. You have to look at all the floor. Okay, so yes, nothing is striking me as being really obvious within this pale forest, or rather, the
There's
cliff
nothing
that I have
obvious about this clue, I will give you that.
I have just fallen off here. Okay. Well,
The thing with Ellipsio's clues is that there's a complicated part and a simple part, and the simple part is honestly always harder than the complicated part.
Yes. Yes, so, 1.21.51. Oh, are you playing one of the snapshots? Dark
That's
Empire?
Minecraft beta.
Yeah. I have played betas before. When Camels first came out, and Bamboo first came out, I really wanted to check that out, so I did. But I have not checked out any of the recent snapshots. I've just been sticking to what's in the SMP. Oh, and I should check what is the durability of my Elytra. You know what? While I'm here, let's just go fix that up really quick, shall we? Shall we? Okay.
Drink water.
Get 1 block of iron. Should be plenty. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, Pepsi Train. Alrighty.
Max the Cobble King says, what other games do you play?
So,
Long Arm's already answered. Never mind.
yes, yeah. So basically, on Fridays, I do the Fan Friday favorite games. So if you follow me over on Twitch and you save up 20,000 Twitch Twitch points, which is kind of like, well, how many hours is that? Yeah, engagement points. It's like if you're subscribed, I think it would be like 20 hours of watching me. Something along those lines. And if you save up 20,000 watch points and you're the first person to get it, it refreshes every 6 days, then you can choose that you can do a task called Choose the Friday Game, or redeem a reward called Choose the Friday Game. And that is a thing that can be done. And I have played a number of different games on Friday, including Hacknet and Marvel Rivals. And tomorrow we're going to play a different SMP. And that reminds me, I need to check in with the owner of that and make sure that I can get whitelisted and find out there.
Is that Ellipsio's?
It's not Ellipsio's, it's the Donut SMP, I think, from Glebsky. So, I could check and tell you guys for sure which one it is. Let's see here. Manage requests. Choose the next Friday game. Oh, where is it? Uh-oh. Well, I will work on that offline. But if there is a new one available, then you can pick a new one. Yes. You know, it might have been...
recipe isn't whitelist.
Yeah, it was not... Yes, it was not on the list. Glebsky wanted me to do it, but I didn't have... but they didn't have enough channel points to request it just yet, so... Maybe tomorrow is still up for grabs. Is it available? Those of you who are watching.
It says it's available. I'm not going to redeem anything, though, because I'm not going to be around.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to a graduation ceremony for one of my high school friends.
Ooh, have fun. I'm glad that you are able to do that. I'm guessing they're graduating from college, though, if it's a graduation ceremony from a high school friend. Although sometimes people can be a number of years behind or have things happen that took a while. All right. My wings are mended. Mending and breaking.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Oops, I was not facing the direction I thought I was. Alrighty. So now let's go back to Frosty Fest for the next clue. Oh, I'm glad you like the world, Cobble King. And Ninjatron. 31 hours and
assuming you're going to
15
get a
minutes.
screenshot.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I am going to go there and get a screenshot. So we are going to go back to where the last clue was. This is in Frosty Fest. So Frosty Fest, for those of you who are newer to the Strawberry SMP, it is a roughly annual celebration that is run by Trodden, and basically it's a fun time where we get together and give out gifts to SMP members. And this is the path to get to it. Okay, and let's see. Oh, I can't jump once I'm already on the stairs. Let's see if I can make it through this obstacle course without dying. There we go. Let's go. So, yes, I am a mom streamer. I stream every Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific. Here we go, Frosty Fest! Yes, that's true. If you stick around for the raid, then on Twitch, you get an extra 300 points if you stick around for the raid. Okay, 26 hours with a tier 1 sub. So if you have Prime, Amazon Prime, in your family and you don't have other Twitch streamers that you are supporting, then you can link your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, and you get 1 free subscription per month. You have to renew it manually every month, but you get 1 free per month. So are these 3 cobwebs in the proper spot?
Yes, those are the same spot as they were already.
Okay, got it. Because sometimes people think that they're just decoration.
The dirt blocks and stuff the other day was me, by the way. That was me trying to figure it out. That was me differentiating between the buildings that had signs in them and which ones didn't. I wanted to keep track of which ones didn't so I wouldn't accidentally go back into them.
Okay, got it. So you put wood outside the ones which didn't and dirt outside the ones which did, and then that left an easier clue for the rest of us. I figured it out.
I guess unintentionally, yes.
Version Pale Seed 4. And
webs.
And webs. Okay. Webs. Webs version Pale Seed 4. Webs Pale Seed 4. Webs version Pale Seed 4. I'm just trying to figure out how to make that into a location. All right.
Think about it while you do some exercise.
Yes, here we go. Thank you for the push-ups and the
243 pieces of exercise for the entire week once you do them.
Hello, Jedi. We are trying to figure out this clue.
Drink water.
What does this mean to you? Version Pale Seed 4. And there's some spider webs up there.
Well, I know what it means, but I can't say.
Yes, you've already figured it out. You can't say. And I might not figure it out this stream, but I thought I would try. I would start out and try. Okay, I did the squats, 10 push-ups. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
What's the sky doing?
Oh, Seed 4 was famous for a while as a mushroom biome. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Jedi says that you should tell him. So there's 3 cobwebs. So it could be something that starts with like 3. So could be like 3 and then it's 1.21.4 and then seed. Seed. How could I turn seed into a 2-digit number? SEED. into a 2-digit number and then another 4.
Ninjatron says they have an idea.
Okay. Ninjatron, what's your idea? What is your idea? I am good with any ideas of people who do not previously know.
I know too much, chat. What's gonna happen? I don't know.
Yes, well, and then the other thing that I haven't tried to do yet is I haven't tried to jump through this port. So this portal links to a known portal on the other side. But that was when I went through the bottom part. If I try to jump through in the cobwebs up high and enter the nether portal up top, will I go someplace else?
I don't think that's how nether portals work.
Well, sometimes you can get them to link to a different place depending on which, if you've got 2 nether portals that are not quite linked right, then you can like enter on this corner and it'll take you to one nether portal on the other side, and enter on the other corner and it'll take you to a different nether portal. Sometimes that happens.
I had no idea that was even a thing.
Yeah, what's the mod list? So you can play with just vanilla. I am using
Shaders.
Shaders and simple voice chat.
On the client side, there are no mods required.
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
use a few on the server side for server
Yes.
manager things that are unrelated to gameplay experience.
Yes, so we have Core Protect, for example. Okay.
Other than like a custom crafting recipe for Elytra.
Nope, that was not it.
I will tell you, the portal is there just as a convenient way to leave that hole without having to dig back up. That is the only purpose that portal serves.
Okay, got it. Well, I had to try, though. It was worth looking at, because those are cool kinds of things that can be done with nether portals. Okay, version pale. So there's 3 spiders. 3 spider webs. Version pale seed 4. Well... Okay, Ninjatron's idea didn't work. Oh, well. What I might do is just...
Actually, now that I think about it, the chords that this clue points to is a little bit off. I don't know if Ellipsia was
But that's telling us that it does in fact point to chords. So that does mean that there is a place I need to go. It's not pointing me to like a YouTube video or something. I'm not supposed to know that there's a clue in, the Rickroll YouTube video.
That would actually be hilarious. Like creating.
Yes.
It's like everybody thinks it's a Rickroll, but it's actually a clue.
Yeah, you go to the Rickroll video and there's a special comment by, a special recent comment by somebody from this server, and that's what you're supposed to find.
Hilarious.
Yes. That would be kind of fun. I think the Rickroll video wouldn't be the right video to do that on, but some other video that is less common. Okay, well, I think now let me take a full picture of this. Okay, full screenshot achieved. And then
Yes,
I'm going to start. I don't have to stay here. Yes.
Strawberry went down a small hole and she was never seen again. Oh wait, no, there she is.
Here I am. Right. We ran out of white wool. We were going to make this whole ceiling alternating white and red, and we just ran out of time. And
it has been neglected ever since because we moved on to other things.
Because once Frosty Fest was over, fixing Frosty Fest wasn't really the most important thing to do today. Before next year, we'll fix it. If we hold Frosty Fest at the same location next year. Although it's such a nice location and we put so much effort into it, it would be a shame not to use it more than once, which already using it for the ARG, that means we're using it more than once.
Yeah.
Okay. Think.
This still isn't working. Okay, that might be a problem that I have to fix.
Okay, Long Arms has an idea. Yeah. Okay, nope. Long Arms' idea is not that. I think... Version Pale. So Version Pale to me says that it's 1.21.4 because that is the version that has the Pale Forest. And 1.21.4 is conveniently 4 digits. Right? 1.21.4.
It is
yes.
indeed 4 digits.
And 12.14 for an X coordinate is a place where we can go to. But it's the seed 4 part.
12.14 is honestly one of the first things that I tried.
Yeah.
But
let's see here.
You've
If I
already
do
discovered that that's not it.
Yeah, if I do slash seed. There we go.
If I do this, it's not
Interesting.
going to do anything.
Okay, so the seed -7857. That is so far away. I don't think that's it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that is so incredibly far away. Now, what are the last 4 digits of that? 4074. No, that would still be... I don't think that would be it. Version Pale. Seed 4. Seed. What does seed mean? Seed. How do I make seed into a number? E is
You're
not a
forgetting
number.
about one thing already.
The spider webs. Yeah. Well,
The spider webs are important.
They're
at the top for a reason.
Yeah, so 3, 1.21.4. Pale. 3, 1.21.4. Pale. Version. So 3, version. Seed. And then 4 again. Pale version seed. Or version pale. Pale.
Hey, Pepsi.
Make pale into a number. Hello. Yes. Version pale seed 4. I mean, I could go to 3,121.
You think that'd be too easy, though, right?
Seed 4.
Oh my god.
Well, yes, but then what would be the Z coordinate? I could just go from here. Well, let me get a bunch more fireworks.
You know where to get those.
Yes, I do indeed. And now apparently the fireworks station has been upgraded.
It has. I worked on it last night because I was bored. I was honestly waiting for people to come on to like get the last clue, but nobody logged on. So I was like, okay, I guess.
I was tired.
Yeah. Well, I could go way out in the middle of nowhere. Although if I just get a whole bunch of fireworks and traverse the entire 3124.
Oh,
hello, James Chong. Looking for something. Yes, exactly. Hey, brute force is, especially if I'm just like listening to a video. Hello, James Chong. Yeah, especially if I'm just listening to a video, then I could brute force. Brute force is a very valid solution. I did that in a programming competition when I was in college. Then it's like, we could try to figure this out and write a really complicated algorithm. Or we could look at the problem and say, hey, look, the solution space is not actually that big. Instead of writing a complicated algorithm that will use up all of our time, why don't we just brute force a solution? And hey, we won. So I was proud of that.
Yeah.
Except for when they include like space or time constraints on the execution of the program, then you have to actually like be more creative.
Yes, yeah, okay. And Ninjatron says, what if it's an ID? Item ID. Oh, the item ID of seed? Well, that's a place to start. That is a place to start. What is the item ID of seeds? Let me go get some seeds and see if it tells me. Because, you know, 3124 is just huge. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a mod that tells me what the item ID of seeds is. Does somebody happen to know that off the top of their
F3B,
head?
isn't it? To show.
Oh, maybe. Okay, F3. Okay, so if I plant a seed and then I look targeted block, it just says wheat age 0. If I throw out some seeds, will it tell me? Because that would give me an idea of where to start. Or I could, hey, Kevin Hook, you're here. You made it. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Yes, in about
also, the
10
things on the
minutes,
sign.
Switch over.
We're gonna switch over to the.
The things on the sign are in a specific order for a specific reason.
Yeah, presumably that's the order. Like they lead us to some coordinates somehow. But let me see here. Minecraft wiki
And the webs.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, web. Maybe it's a web version. Huh.
Could be.
Or it could be a
Web
seed.
version. Okay. Web version. Pale seed. What was it? Web version pale seed 4. Web version pale seed 4. Web version pale seed 4. Hey, Kevin Hook! We are trying to figure out this clue, and I'm just thinking, okay, so what is the item ID of wheat seeds? I am searching on the internet to see if I can find out.
Why didn't they just do that?
Does it say? Ah, there it is. Wheat seeds.
Oh.
Okay. Numeric ID is 291. Okay, so 2914 is a thing for 291. Okay. What if I did 3? No, that would give me too many though. That would give me too many digits, I think. So 3, 1, 21, 4. Okay, well, while we're thinking about it, let's do some push-ups and some squats, shall we?
Exercise.
Yes, exercise here, and we'll let you guys see the QR code while we do our squats. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And push-ups. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, that's 263 pieces of exercise for the entire week.
All right, thank you, Pepsi Train. Thank you for keeping your streamer strong. Drink. Okay. Well, you know what? I am going to get myself a bed. And then we're going to take the bed with us as we go on a very long journey and just try to brute force this thing.
Okay.
Because that's all I can think of at the moment. Brute force is a valid solution.
Alright. I'm gonna go now.
Alright, do I have a spare bed? I do. Let's take a lime bed with us, shall we? And put away this food. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Feathers belong with the eggs. I have no idea why I have a feather, but I do. Okay. Alright. Oh, I see. 12,000, negative 3,000. Now, why did you go to the negatives? And what if we start out with there's 3 cobwebs? What if we go to 31, 312, okay, 31, 1 at 1.21.4. So if we start out at those coordinates to start, and then just sort of go up from there. That's my plan. It might not be a good plan, but it is a plan. And it's the kind of plan that I can show people on my world. I can just sort of show off the world. We have a pretty incredible world here, I think. And flying around, we'll show it off. Although I need to get Distant Horizons. I need to get the Distant Horizons mod because I've seen some of the pictures that Ellipsia's taken with Distant Horizons and oh wow, server looks good. Okay, let's see here. So if we are going to go to 3121, so that would be negative x. There we go, positive z, negative x. And then, what did I say? 3121, 4004. So negative x and a bit positive z, but I'm going to just go straight negative x first. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to go this direction until we get to 3121, and then we'll go... Oops, that was a fail. All right, and then we'll go in the positive z direction. Okay, it helps if I'm holding a rocket. Why can't I just jump today? What is up with that? All right. Here we go. 3121. We are coming at you.
Flying away.
Flying away. It's probably wrong. Almost certainly wrong, because usually when you figure this kind of thing out, you're like, oh, that's what they meant. It's gotta be that. But when I am stuck...
Can I use the narrator voice?
Sure.
Strawberry, in fact, was wrong.
Yes. But it makes for a nice stream to just explore the area. Past Einkrad. Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. Did we go too far already? No, I need to go in positive X. I wasn't watching my numbers. I was just watching the area. Okay. 3121. Yeah, I'm not gonna see a lectern. I am not gonna see a lectern at this scale. And I don't know how to do the speedrunner thing where you put... Ooh, that's a creeper. The speedrunner thing where you push the right buttons and you bring up the pie chart. That is not a thing I know. Pie chart for lecterns. Why is this not... Am I lagging? I am not making... There we go. Not making fireworks happen. Okay, 31... Okay, there we go. 3121. And then we're going to go in the positive Z direction. And we are looking close to the ground for something that looks unusual and like a lectern, possibly. TIE fighter through the canyons. Oh, and it's so hard to maintain my number. Oh, wow. I am easily getting way off of 3121. There's a random portal. Can check out this random portal. Help, help, I'm being attacked. This random portal goes no place interesting. Okay.
Unless you consider lava interesting in the nether.
Yeah, I mean, here's 3 booths. We should build 3 booths for these people. Oh. Are we sleeping? Sure, let's sleep. Alrighty. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Ooh, how do you get to the debug chart? F3-1.
F3-1.
Okay. F3-1. Let's do it. F3-1. Oh, it's bigger now. The debug chart used to be so ridiculously small that you couldn't read it. Okay. So let's look for, we want block. Game render, sound yield toast. What is it that we want? I don't know. FPS update, wait for GPU, sound yield toast. Which is the one that it'll tell me about the blocks? Oh, I see. Root game render. Ah! Level, GUI. Okay, 1 is level. And then... let's see here. How would I tell it to look for lecterns? That's what I want to know. Specified. Yeah, I just don't know enough about this to be able to know. I am just kind of looking through things. If I were a real speedrunner, then I would know. But I'm not. You only know the button for the chart. Okay. Not how to navigate the actual menus. Oops, F3-1. What did I do? I just did F3-2.
It's interesting if you're a developer.
Yes, it's interesting if you're a dev. Okay, F3... 0, 0, 0, 0. Can I cycle through these? Okay, there's so many choices. Yep, this is probably not gonna get us anywhere. Unless there's an expert in the chat. Hello, good boy! Welcome to the stream. So, I am Strawberry of Strawberry's Gamer Society. We are trying to do an ARG, and... oh, here, let me put the screenshot of the thing that was our most recent clue up on screen. That is... oh, and let me put it up so that YouTube can see it as well. Add image source. 2025, 515. There it is. Okay. That is the image of what we are trying to solve as a clue. So there's 3 webs, and then it says version pale seed 4. Version pale seed 4. What does that mean to you?
When you figure this out, it's gonna hit like a brick.
Yeah. Okay. Web 3 version Web3 version. Well, okay. Let me do some internet searches. What does Web3 version mean? Web3 version. What would that mean? Web3.js? JavaScript version. Okay. What if I do Web3 version pale seed 4? What would that mean? AI overview tells me the term Web3 version pale seed 4 is not a standard or widely recognized phrase in the Web3 or blockchain context. It is possible it's referencing to a specific project or use case within the Web3 space. Without further context, it's unclear. Yeah. Oh, Web3 is a cryptocurrency blockchain thing. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, good boy. I have tried to work on my mic. I've got different settings now, but if I get too loud, then it cuts out completely, and I haven't figured out how to fix that. Yeah, okay, the exact chords are nothing. Thank you, Ninjatron, for checking that out. Yeah, Web3 version. Pale Seed 4. Or just web version. What if I take out the 3? If it's just spider webs. Okay, AI overview tells me Pale Garden is a very rare biome in Minecraft, making up only 0.07% of the overworld. It's not a specific seed, but rather a biome that can generate in existing worlds in new chunks. Pale Garden seeds are not a thing.
I mean, people tend to want to look up specific seeds for when something like that releases.
Oh, rats! I just mused about, I was trying to use up 10 minutes of time, and then I just realized I have used up more than 10 minutes of time, so let's get to it, shall we? So, YouTube, sadly, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Yes, we are gonna do trauma. So, we've been doing a special series on Thursdays. So if you have ever heard of HealthyGamer GG, he's got a lot of really good videos and explains how to think about various mental health issues that gamers tend to have. And one thing that happens to people is they experience trauma. If you are a fan of Technoblade and you watch Technoblade's passing and were not expecting it, that was a shock. That is a trauma. And there are so many more traumas. Like, even though, yes, that's a famous person you didn't know personally, many people still experienced his death as a trauma. So, and then there's all sorts of other traumas that might be going on in your personal life. But what we are doing is we are going through the HealthyGamer GG videos. Here, let me show it on screen. There we go. We are going through and we are doing the relationships track right now. And today we are getting into the narrative video. And let me put that on screen for... There we go. So now it is on screen for both Twitch as well as YouTube. And what he's done, so it costs $30 to buy access to all of these videos here. And what he has done is, though, he said it's okay if streamers wish to stream them, but only on a non-permanent media. So only on something like Twitch where the VODs disappear after 60 days. So we are going to do the narrative one. And, yes, so, but I have to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. So I'll put on the goodbye music and I will hopefully see you over on twitch.tv. So we're at Twitch. Let me put this in the chat. Twitch.tv/StrawberryGS. And if you would like to support my channel and you have Amazon Prime, connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, and once per month you can subscribe to a Twitch viewer, and then you don't have to watch, or Twitch streamer, and then you don't have to watch ads on that streamer's channel. All right, hey, Gamer XC Jen! I am sorry that I am just about to say goodbye, but I stream Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific, and I look forward to seeing you on future streams. Goodbye.